Hi guys, and welcome to Jays. What we have here today is a trio of G-Shocks. I've got a G-9100 Gulfman, a GW-9200 Riseman, and a G-9300 Mudman. And this is something of a response to a number of inquiries we've had from you all as far as whether the JaysAndKays GShock Strap Adapters would fit certain models. And so the answer in this case is going to be, for these particular models, yes, they do, obviously. And we're going to demonstrate that. Maybe you can kind of have a look at how they look on these particular models, something to try before you buy, sort of thing, if you will. But let's get started. So let's start with the G9100 Gulfman here. Here it is with a blue bezel. But anyway, let's get started. Let's go ahead and pull this strap off, and so we can exchange it with a set of adapters. So there's something in common with all these. There's a reason why I put them all together, but it's because they all secure, the straps secure to the watch body in a very similar manner. They all use the Phillips head screws, and so this is something of a continuation of our GW-9400 rangeman discussion earlier, which also secures with the strap secures with the Phillips head screws. So again, I've just got a number 0 screwdriver to use to take these off, and the straps engage in a very similar manner. They have something of a tongue here that engages in the groove inside the lug. But there you go. I've got all the screws out on this. Let's go ahead and take the straps off, and here's your Gulfman without a strap on it. So let's go ahead and start by putting the adapters on. And so I'll just hold one in place with my thumb and then press the screws in. There may be a very minor amount of misalignment as far as the holes in the adapter with the holes in the lugs, but the resin on the adapter is somewhat flexible, so it's really not a problem to just put a little bit of pressure on the screw to get it lined up, and it'll get started. So I'm just snugging these down. I don't want to over tighten them, because we are threading into the plastic there and we don't want to strip it out. But let's get that one screw started, and then the opposite. There we go. So remember, for you guys who don't do a lot with fasteners, it's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So counterclockwise to remove the screws and clockwise to tighten down. So there's our Gulfman with JaysAndKays GShock Strap Adapters. So I've got a strap here that I set aside for it. This is actually a 4-ring nylon strap. It's similar in concept to a NATO because it has the short end of the strap down here on the bottom with a single ring, and so that short end has the ring to capture the long end of the strap, and there you go. Now it's a thicker material than a NATO. It's about 1.5 millimeter thick, but it's a 24 millimeter strap, and I think the blue pulls out the blue on the bezel there pretty good. So let's set that down. Let's work on the Riseman. So here's my GW-9200 Riseman. Let's go ahead and get started on that. Again, these straps secure in exactly the same manner. I just have a little Phillips head screw, 2 of them on each side of the strap end that you need to remove. No spring bars in this case. These all use the screws instead, which is kind of advantageous. You don't have to mess with a spring bar tool, but there you go. And then again, the screws are not as readily available as the spring bars. Spring bars are a dime a dozen. But there's my last screw on the Riseman. The Riseman. We'll pull the strap out. Very similar engagement. Just toss it away. Okay. All right, let's get the adapters in on that. I don't know what I'm going to use on this one. I've got a variety of colors here available, as you can see, between the orange, the olive, gray, white, red, what have you. I'm just going to put some black adapters in on this. There's some red accents there on the screen, the ring around the graph. But so maybe I'll go with a red strap to make that pop out. So let's see. Get that started. Got no issue with the lighting here. Let's get that back on. There you go. Sorry for that, guys. Okay. Let's get this screw down in. It's very easy to install. You just may have to give it a little bit of a press to get it inserted in there properly because of some minor misalignment. But there's your Riseman with JaysAndKays GShock Strap Adapters. And again, so when you insert these straps, and it's a 24mm strap again, in this case it's a red ballistic nylon 24. I'm just going to start it at the 12 o'clock side and then bring it down through the 6. And then you'll adjust it based on the thickness of your wrist so you get the buckle in the right spot. But there's our Riseman. Let's move on to the 9300 Mudman. I'll take this off right quick. Maybe we'll mix it up. I'll probably put a different color adapter on in this one. Perhaps the tan or what have you. I've got a woodland digital camo. Maybe we can use the brown adapter to pull that out. I don't know how it's going to look yet. There actually is a lot of red on the Mudman here that a red strap would probably really make that pop out. But since we used red already on the Riseman, let's go with something else. All right, last screw here. Okay, and again, the straps engage very similarly to the other two models. Pull them both out. Okay, here's our brown. Let's go ahead and drop that in. Put the adapter in the lugs. Just hold it with your thumb. You get both those screws started. There you go, a little bit of a pressure there. Apply a little bit of pressure, get them started. Once they're inserted, just snug them down. And I mentioned to folks to snug them down. Don't over tighten them because you are threading into plastic and don't want you to strip those threads out in the watch body. But here's a second adapter, second one to go. Now, we have all these offered in our eBay, Etsy, Amazon stores, but if you don't find the color combination you're looking for, we're really happy to customize. Just let me know and we'll get you taken care of. So here's the 9300 Mudman with a set of brown adapters on. And so we can have a go at the digital woodland camo, see how that matches up. This may not be your personal preference, but I figured we'll give it a go. See how this works. And again, start up on the 12 o'clock side, follow through the 6. And there we go. There's the Mudman with brown adapters and a digital camo strap. So to wrap it all up, here's our 9300 Mudman, our 9200 Riseman, and finally our 9100 Gulfman, all with JaysAndKays strap adapters. So any questions, just give me a message. We'll try to answer it as best we could, and we'll talk to you all later. Thanks, bye.